everyone, and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is episode 27. Last time we completed Pan Am's storyline in Queen of the Highway, and then we helped River in a very serious and disturbing questline, The Hunt, and we have just finished that. So this is where we find ourselves deciding what we are going to be doing next. Opening up what we have, I think we'll be pursuing Dream On. It's close by, relatively, compared to everything else. So we're going to go back to the Peralez's apartment. Well, special favors for politicians. You think you've got any clout here? The Peralez's might seem like decent and down-to-earth folk, not sitting snug in the corpse pockets like the rest, but they're still part of the ruling elite, V. If they got to step over you to get to the top, they won't hesitate. Don't believe even for a second that they're any different. So that is what we're doing. Johnny wants us to be cautious, of course. And I have great news.
Boys. All your years, ever seen anything like this?
8 years in the Force. Nothing comes close. Beyond twisted.
So I've got some good news, everyone. There is finally a new mod that has released, and it's purely cosmetic. And I'm so surprised that Cyberpunk has been out for 4 years, and we've only just got it. And they have added the Judge Dredd helmet as a mod, and it replaces a previous model of a helmet that I actually already have. There's a text from Pan Am. It replaces a helmet that we already have that we probably wouldn't really use much with a Judge Dredd helmet. So we're going to go back and change our costume and see how that looks. Pan Am says, we can help you. Hey V, how are you? Everything okay? How are you feeling? I hope you're getting somewhere with that biochip thing. Just remember that you have friends, that you have me. Let me know how things are going with you. That's a cute little nickname, Pan. Hey, things aren't great, Pan. Starting to run out of time, which means less chance of getting through this. Listen, Sol and I have been thinking about how to get this family back on its feet. We have a plan, but the most important thing is that we might be able to help you. What kind of plan? If everything goes according to plan, then, well, let's just say the train heist has got nothing on this. Trust me. Damn, okay. We've got, like, Pan Am apparently working her butt off on a plan to help us. That's pretty sweet. Alright, let's call in. And time to go riding. So we're going to go to the Peralez's apartment. I think what we might do, before we get there, is on the way, I expect that we'll probably find a clothing vendor. There's one. We'll go to a clothing vendor, and we'll change our outfit as well. And I think we've also got Judy coming over, because we are like, do you know where my address is in Mega Building H10? So I think we should probably try and go to our apartment at some point as well. And then I guess we'll also find time to visit Judy's apartment too, and just see how that whole thing's going, you know? Alright, we're at the trailer park.
Fell asleep in a pipe. Yeah, like one of them pipes from the sewer.
Text from Judy. Hey, Avi. Started tuning out Virtue. Got me thinking about you again. Got no idea how much I'm digging this right now. Splicing two emotive tracks together is super hard. There's a lot of noise I need to filter out for this to come out baby soft, but the contrast in our reactions, I mean, it'll give you shivers. Don't even have to amplify the emotional tracks. Nova! Looks like someone's having a good time. That's cute. Cuteness has nothing to do with it, mi calabacita. I guess we'll say caliber what, so we can actually have her explain to V being stupid. Caliber what? Never mind. Nothing. XD. Judy Alvarez is an XD texter, confirmed. Alright, I gotta go. Bye. Alright.
Looking for a change.
I was hoping that she would tell V what it actually represents. Alright. So it's this helmet, the Kabuto helmet. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look how good it looks. That looks great. I reckon it fits with this outfit as well. We don't have an NCPD uniform, but you could probably get one as like a cosmetic thing. So now we've got just like our casual streetwear look. We've got our Blade Runner appearance. We've now got Judge Dredd. You got our Corpo appearance, Edge Runner, and whatever this techwear design is. There you go. We now have a Judge Dredd helmet on.
Yeah.
Where am I? Oh, there I am. That's so cool. We can do some poses. Yeah. That looks good, baby. I like that. And we're just shooting our gun in the air because we're so cool. And we got with the revolver. There you go. Just shooting the clothing vendor. Boom. Yeah, that looks very good.
Yeah.
So that's what we look like now.
Kids, but that ain't true. Ken, you just gotta...
Now we got to wait for the Judge Dredd motorcycle mod, and then also just the full outfit. There you go. Works on your motorbike too. Literally, like the only time that I'm going to be able to like be in gameplay and being able to look at it.
What's up with this fucking neighborhood?
But it's worth it. Alright, time for us to go to the Peralez's. I'm gonna get in. I was just like, I'm gonna get into so many crashes because I'm gonna be wanting to just look at the front of my helmet. Ourselves another mysterious request. I don't think it's tied to the previous one, but we're doing another job for a politician. We're in their back pocket at this point. So we'll see what
are you doing?
That's about. I am the law. Alright, this time in terms of making myself at home, we won't be naked.
We're upstairs.
Thanks.
We won't be naked. We'll be wearing our helmet. Maybe that's the only thing we'll wear, actually. Johnny gonna say anything to me again this time? So, working for the Peralez again, huh? Once a corpo, always a corpo.
It's good to see you again.
Something happened?
Come on. Jeff will explain everything. Done prepping for the debate.
Excuse me.
I've rescheduled all his meetings out of the office today. The office meaning here, so nobody'll bother us.
What, bother us at doing what, exactly?
You'll know in a minute.
Mike, we're talking about the cornerstone of my platform. I'm not doing a U-turn just because Night Corp... No, I'm not sucking anyone's dick just so they can fuck me in the ass!
He's pissed. Hi, gang. What's going on? Can I have a drink?
Look, I gotta go. Make the amendments, we'll powwow later. V, glad you could make it.
Jefferson.
Grab a seat, please. I'll explain why I asked you to come over. We've had a break-in. Not the usual kind, though.
So unusual how?
A couple of days back, dead of night, something wakes me. A noise. I grab my pistol and come out of the bedroom. See a stranger. He looks like he's about to reach for it, so I pull the trigger.
Nail him?
No idea. My head started spinning and I passed out. No trace of him the morning after. I'd like you to find him. Find out what he wanted.
So, dream on? Was it a dream? Was it a very vivid dream?
Why me, of all people? Wouldn't rather have a detective look into it?
Prefer to use tried and tested contacts.
Can't blame ya.
Former mayor's death? You unraveled that mystery. I trust you'll be able to crack this one as well.
Notify the badges yet?
We don't want any buzz around this. No attention, whatever.
You know, NCPD's full of people who like the occasional stray Eddie.
If we reported a break-in, the media descend on us like a swarm of locusts.
No badges. Gotcha.
Of course, we notified SSI about the incident. Our private security.
SSI's pretty small time. Why didn't you go with Arasaka or Militech?
It's what was recommended to us.
On the bright side, we're not dependent on any mega corporations.
Okay.
Security look into this? Say anything?
This is where things get a little weird.
They claim there's no sign of a break-in or of a shot being fired.
Security cams didn't record anything. Guard outside didn't see or hear anything.
They suggested Jeff must have had a bad dream.
Convenient answer.
Liz gave security the day off so I could call you in.
Oh, it goes back as a optional thing if you want to, like, regather your thoughts again.
What did the intruder look like?
I can't remember much. It was dark. He was wearing some sort of mask. Or was it an implant? Couldn't really get a good look at him.
Elizabeth didn't see him either?
I slept through the whole thing. Election season takes its toll on you.
You didn't wake from a gunshot, which was apparently not heard at all.
Said you passed out?
That's right. Just after I fired.
What then?
Nothing. I woke up in bed the next morning. Killer headache to boot.
Any idea how you made it back to your bed?
No, none. Elizabeth's at a loss too.
Do you feel like he was just, like, put in a brain dance in his sleep or something?
Intruder take anything? Break anything?
Nothing missing.
I haven't noticed any damage either. Jeff must have scared him off before he could do anything.
This security outfit, SSI. Who are they?
Been on the market the last 15 years. They have clients across the city. If memory serves, they came recommended. An acquaintance. You think SSI might be behind this?
V says, SSI is small time. SSI, who are they?
Shall we?
That or someone hiding behind SSI. Anyone come to mind readily?
Weldon Holt? He's my main rival. Fighting for the same seat at the table.
Holt's poll numbers have been dropping.
But it could be anyone, really.
Jeff has many enemies, a lot of them powerful. We could sit here naming names all day.
I see.
That's why I called you, V. I need you to find out what the hell's going on.
So they're like, go and investigate this bad dream that I had. And also, our suspect is our political rival.
Is
Anything else
all right?
you want to tell me? Or think maybe you should?
Nope, that about covered it. Liz?
It seems like everything. It's unlikely we'll learn anything anyway.
Honey, please. I'm sure Veal turns something up. So, you got all you need for now?
Wouldn't mind taking a look around the apartment.
Of course. Liz can give you the tour. Gotta run to a meeting. As soon as you learn anything, let me know.
There's
Come on. Let me show you around.
there's just a general sense of unease here. I don't know.
Shall we?
Cyberpunk is good at building tension with its music too.
Right behind you.
We can start where Jeff spotted our uninvited guest. I have to admit, sometimes I get fed up with all of this.
Politics?
So far, we've managed to effectively turn down offers to work with Night Corp, Biotechnica, Arasaka.
So far, you say?
If Jeff can get elected without owing anybody, favors or otherwise, that'd be the real victory. Jeff's office. Control room, storage, and flea market crammed into one.
Tight bites. You and Jeff must be putting in serious overtime.
Elections. You don't even have time to think about food, so you just order whatever's quickest. But yes, it's true, Jeff hasn't eaten anything else recently.
Mental side effects: sluggishness, restlessness. Burrito XXL. So they're chilling with Lucius Ryan.
Seems a happy fam. That your daughter?
Sachi. Oh, we miss her. Her studies took her abroad.
Huh, where to?
An excellent school. She'll get a good education. I know it's an ocean away, but with Jeff running for mayor, it's just safer this way.
Safer this way, so she's not like a political target. Tragedy or murder? See, this is the thing. She's showing us around, but we're skipping over this room, so I'm like, I need to take a look. A lot of food, dude. A lot of takeout. Avian Extermination Act. The AEA was adopted by the Night City Council on May 4th, 2063. Purpose: in the face of increasingly frequent and deadly zoonotic disease outbreaks, the City Council has decided that the most effective method for reducing the risk of infection among residents is via the extermination of all avian life within 18 miles of city limits. The extermination process will begin on May 7th, 2063, once the call and selection of tenders for the contract have been completed.
This is Jeff's personal machine. I doubt you'll find anything on it relating to the break-in.
Alright, well now I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to watch this whole thing. I'm going to be thorough. If there was sound. I feel like there should be sound. I think I've seen a comment mention that a recent patch broke the audio for like news broadcasts, and that there's a mod for that, so I might have to look into that. Because maybe it's tied to this and there should be audio. Okay, well, that's an interesting commercial. Vote for me, I will shoot desks, because you can't trust these desks. They're made from Wendon Holt's people. New campaign ad, Leah Patel. You know what, Leah? I hate this commercial. I really do. A gun? Shooting a stack of legislation? It doesn't get cruder than this. What happened to running a campaign based on dignity and giving my voters the respect they deserve? Jeff, with all due respect, you and your voters, these commercials are wedged between Watson Whore and Guns and Horses. Your commercials need to communicate with voters in a language they understand. Guns. Mercenary. Wallace, Chief of Security. Mr. Peralez, your wife has informed my employees that you intend to hire a mercenary in regards to the dubious circumstances surrounding Mayor Ryan's untimely death. I understand your concern, but I can assure you it is best to leave the matter to the police. Should you have reservations as to the police's integrity, please consider allowing my people to look into it. On behalf of my team, I can assure total and complete discretion. Okay. Debates, important concern, Eric Boucher. Hey, Jefferson, I need you to toss a glance at some of the key aspects of the... Toss a glance at some of the key aspects of the program. In particular, my suggestions concerning their anti-corporate stance. I feel like we haven't been on the same page about certain things recently. Eric, your tactfulness can sometimes be seriously annoying. As your chief advisor, I feel obliged to tell you this, Jeff. I know how important the public's perception of you is, but if you continue to antagonize the corps, you'll be depriving this campaign of sources of potential funding and leaving us vulnerable to attacks by much more powerful actors. Don't make matters worse, Jeff, please. It's not a question of sincerity, Eric, or staying true to one's ideals, not about pandering to the public. Besides, do you think I'm some kind of amateur? I know where the limits lie, and the corps know it too. I know how the game is played. Set your mind at ease. Good night. Fair enough. It's just that lately you've been acting a little bit unpredictable. Don't get me wrong, I know it's a position that that's taken us a long way. I'm just worried you'll cross the line at some point. Anyway, remember to get a good night's sleep. You'll need a clear head. And what happened? Jeff, could you explain to me while Leah's still here? I thought we let her go. Did something change? I don't follow. What are you talking about? Well, she's just here, like nothing happened. She sent me a new ad today that apparently you approved. Am I going crazy or something? Eric, what the hell are you on about? Who told you to fire her? Because it most definitely wasn't me. If you got something against her, then speak up. As far as I'm concerned, Leah stays. Not like she was going anywhere to begin with. Pull yourself together, Eric. Okay, I must be imagining things. Forget I brought it up. Okay... There's inconsistencies here. Interesting. Okay, it seems that she's stopped her tour. Here we go. She'll continue to walk. Will she still talk? Or is she just, okay, she's just watching me work. Gotcha. Dad's campaign from Elizabeth to Xochitl. Honey, I really appreciate how much you want to help during academic break, but I think it's best if you stay where you are for now. Everything here is under control. You should spend this time focusing on yourself. Take advantage of everything Europe has to offer. Love, Mum. I get it. This is about me becoming a target if I get involved in the campaign. I heard Ryan died of a heart attack. I'm not a gonk. I know that NC mayors have a habit of leaving their jobs in a coffin. It's fine. Don't worry. Just watch out for yourselves, alright? And do what your security tells you. Help with a private matter. Judy. Judy's involved. Dear Miss Alvarez, I'm writing to you on behalf of Jeff. There is a sensitive matter for which we could really use your skills and expertise. Full disclosure, I'm hoping you'll return the favor Jeff once did for the mocks. Can we count on you? I'm not sure if I can right now. Can I ask what this is about? It's about a certain brain dance. I'll be honest, the matter is of a highly delicate nature and discretion. As much as professional analysis is paramount for us, time is also of the essence, so I'm hoping for a prompt reply. It goes without saying that you'll be well compensated for your trouble. If you're messaging Judy, it's obviously about a brain dance. Believe me, I would if I could, but my hands are really tied at the moment. I know someone you could call, though. She's a merc. Known quantity at the Afterlife does preem-tier work. They call her V. I'm sure she'll be willing to help. Judy recommended us. Thank you for your referral. It's about a certain brain dance. This is cool, because this is like the quest that we did before of like scanning the brain dance of seeing River and then Peter Horvath. So this is cool to like see. This is something that I really love about Cyberpunk's little like world building in the laptops and documents is you see the background work before, you know, the mission actually gets given to you in the timeline, and then you can read about it after, if that makes sense. I really like those little pieces that are put in here. Now, Eric, little favor, need confirmation to Elizabeth. Hey Liz, sorry to bother you, but did Jeff mention anything about why he changed his mind about firing Leia Patel? One day we're both in agreement that she has to go. The next day when I bring it up, he says he has no idea what I'm talking about. To be honest, this whole situation baffles me a bit. Don't worry about it, Jeff. Don't worry about it. Jeff explained everything to me. The truth is, what you agreed on just slipped his mind, plain and simple. Stress, I presume. In any case, certain circumstances have changed in favor of Leia remaining where she is. Please excuse Jeff, and let's all put this matter behind us. Understood. Thanks for clarifying. Interesting. Okay. So he forgot due to stress. California After Dusk, The Life of Richard Knight. Considering I'm being a detective right now, even though I've already read it, I should probably give this a once-over, just so I can see what this is about. Oh, I remember all of those. Okay, yep, I remember that.
Department of Law at Asukaga, Berkeley. Classy. You and Jeff graduate from the same school? Must have been expensive.
We were lucky. On full scholarships, funded by the Knight Foundation. A charity founded by Richard Knight's widow. They helped a lot of underprivileged kids with ambitions.
Okay. Just check that I got everything in this room. Oh.
Vote for Peralez.
We're paying the staffers and for the campaign out of pocket. And we keep all the campaign stuff here. It's cheaper that way.
Okay. Very interesting things on both Jeff's and Elizabeth's computers. Oh, that's in the other room? Okay. I was like, well.
This is where we sleep.
Iron. This Jeff's?
Mine, actually. But yes, that's the one Jeff used that night.
Recently fired shots. It does confirm that shots have been recently fired on it on the conclusion.
Notice anything different in here after the break-in?
No, I don't think so. What do you have in mind?
Jeff said he passed out. Anything seem out of the ordinary? The bedding, its arrangement, any signs at all?
As if he was dragged back to bed, you mean? No, I didn't notice anything.
Mind if I take a look around?
Be my guest.
Actual paper book. And that's the one that we've read about, the Chronicles of Titania.
Wedding pic? Interesting backdrop.
I wanted blue roses, so we ordered a whole truckload.
Blue roses. You sure? Roses in this picture look pretty red to me.
Is she colorblind?
Oh, of course, you're right. They didn't have blue roses, I forgot.
It's it's all very, like, there's a lot of specific inconsistencies with many things that feel like it's also throwing me off what I should be focusing on as well. I don't know, because you can have natural lapses in memory. They're both very stressed people, but it's stacking up too. America, a prophecy. A used air hypo.
Discharged booster.
Someone's been pulling all-nighters.
Either of you use energy boosters?
I don't. Not that I know of. Jeff, maybe? He works so hard. But it wouldn't be like him. He's always been against using any substances.
Any. Nicotine's a substance?
Jefferson has never smoked.
Really? Could have sworn I've seen him smoking.
Jeff? No, never. He doesn't go near the stuff.
So many people smoke in this game that I can't remember if I've seen him smoking actually or not, but V is saying that he has. May cause drowsiness, irritability, headaches, and paranoia. It's like we're getting a bunch of evidence that is also going to push us to, I think he had a bad dream, but then also there's this potential that it could be like this really well done cover up. Let's push further in then. Oh, aha! Look at this.
Bullet holes. Cocked up. Someone tried to patch up the bullet holes. Assuming neither of you had anything to do with this.
No, of course not.
Okay, so we actually have bullet holes. Recently applied. Recently plastered and painted over. 9mm bullet hole. Okay, so bullet hole 9mm. A Militech Omaha is... Watch this. Watch this. A Militech Omaha is a classic lead splitter, but don't let appearances fool you. This gem from Militech conceals its powerful electromag rail system, which launches solid metal projectiles instead of firing ordinary pistol rounds. This is not a 9mm pistol. With each pull of the trigger, the Omaha quietly slings out 3 projectiles with tremendous force behind them. So this is a burst pistol. It's no wonder this firearm is commonly found in the holsters of corpos at the high end of the food chain. Its small size makes it a convenient fit in a briefcase or inside the company's limo's glove compartment. And when the situation gets hot, the Omaha proves no less lethal than a heavy machine gun in the right hands. So we've got 4 9mm holes that are not from that weapon. There's an upstairs and a downstairs.
You're welcome to go up to the roof if you want. I'll wait here.
Sure thing.
Thing. It's like, shouldn't I be? Can I not check like cameras or anything? Like, you've got a bunch of surveillance cameras. hello. There's something there. I'll make a note of that.
Odd. Tech's practically prehistoric, but doesn't look older than a day.
Saw something like this back in the war. Transmitters. Militech was using them. Short-range UHF. Signal only travels line of sight, but it can't be intercepted.
Line of sight. Let's look around. See if we can't spot where our receiver's camping out.
Wow. Okay. I can see the receiver here, within 1.5 miles.
Got a vision on our receiver. Black van parked next to it. Gotta be our winner. The hell is this all for, though?
Fuck if I know, but my gut tells me we should see what this bad boy's hooked up to. See these cables?
These cables, right. Right on.
Cables lead here. Gotta be another way inside. Sharp eye, Johnny.
Well, they are my eyes. Okay. Find another way into the locked room. Interesting. Alright, well, we definitely have more of the apartment to explore, but that's big. This is the entrance. This might be... Chronicles of Titania, Book 1. They have it on shard and on paper.
Fresh fruit. Tasty, by the looks of it.
They deliver it to us. It's included in the rent.
There's some weird chem stuff in here. Enhanced food?
It's smart food. It's enhanced for improved mental performance. I don't know if it really works, but people believe it. Other than that, it isn't half bad.
Fresh fruit for rotting vegetables.
Fresh fruit for rotting vegetables is good. So we have both food that can cause negative effects and food here that causes good effects, but this doesn't seem to be food that's actually being eaten. What you slut is what you got. The girl brushed a violet lock of hair from her forehead and winked at the man with a silver tattoo standing on the opposite side of the room, sending him the studied smile of a charming ditz. At this moment, Lucy Murray was the fluff-brained daughter of Cosmotech's CEO, known for her love of hot pink cars and an IQ that matched her shoe size. She couldn't afford to slip out of character, not if she wanted to finish the job. "Hey," she called out in a thin, pouty voice with a note of vocal fry. "So glad you came by. Ever since Daddy bought me this cafe for my B-Day, almost no one comes here anymore." She had him, hook, line, and sinker. He turned to look at her, some exaggerated yet flirtatious pity in his expression, then started over toward the counter. Lucy executed a quick scan to identify the organic parts of his body and prepared the hypodermic needle containing the sleeping agent. She took 3 steps in the tattooed man's direction and, as she's done dozens of times before, pretended to stumble. Of course, he caught her as she fell into his chest. Then, in a blur, Lucy injected the needle into an exposed patch of organic tissue. No gasps of surprise, no shouts, not a single peep as he slumped to the floor. Lucy smiled again, this time in triumph. "I have him, Peter," she hollered toward the back room, dropping a sugary Valley Girl tone. "Is the deck ready?" Without waiting for an answer, she grabbed her pair of Cosmoglass and launched the neural data retrieval program. Lucy Murray was gone. The violet-haired woman now spoke as the elusive netrunner known as Bubblegum, the best-paid data thief in Night City. Yet in a moment, she would become someone new altogether. She would become the man with the silver tattoo. Bubblegum loved her job. Breaking into people's memories was like riding an extreme braindance emo high. She felt as their foreign limbs became her own. She absorbed their thoughts, views, and mannerisms. It was no different this time. The tattooed man's mind began to take root, pushing out the last remnants of Lucy Murray. His name was Mark Collins, and he was walking along a derelict metro tunnel. A stale mustiness hung in the air. Mark Collins hates that smell. Guessing she'll pop in somewhere around here, he thought. Listen, damned if I know how your neurosystem works, so I'll just say this out loud, he muttered, as if to himself. I know you're crawling into my mind right now. The job comes from us. This was the only safe way to contact you. In a minute, we'll be right below Cosmotech. I'll show you what your father's keeping locked up in basement level 5, so watch close, because only you can help us. What if this is what's happened here? Someone's taken over Elizabeth or Jefferson, and that's why there's inconsistencies in their stories or what they know about each other. Jefferson never smokes, apparently, and Elizabeth thinks that the wedding had blue roses. You wouldn't forget such an important detail for the wedding of the person that you love, right? Now here's what I need to see. Security, baby.
This was my den before the campaign. A place to focus, relax.
Doesn't look it anymore.
Security had to set up somewhere. One of the many small sacrifices I've had to make. This was the first, but it won't be the last.
Okay. The Solo's Manual by Morgan Blackhand. And the MaxTac Way. I'm not able to jack into this one. Not smart enough. Would you like to let me know the code? You gonna let me know the code, please? Can you let me know the code? Let me know the code? Okay. Can I find the code by another way? Welcome on board. Wallace, Chief of Security to the new recruits. Welcome to the team, and congratulations on your newest assignment. You have no doubt already been informed about the work we do here, but I'd like to take a moment to remind you how vital our responsibilities are. Our priority is to protect our main targets. Due to their VIP status, they are to be considered in constant danger, not only the most obvious kinds, but also with regard to privacy and emotional stability. You are all required to immediately report any behavioral anomalies from the VIPs on and off site. Do not wait for your partner to do it. I think we'd all prefer slightly more paperwork over a full Class 6 anomaly. Your security classification is Code Orange, which grants you access to all areas excluding Sector 0. Sector 0 is exclusively restricted to field agents tier blue and black. If you run into a blue or black agent during the night, do not engage them whatsoever unless you receive a direct order from me or said field agent. Follow the above rules and we'll ensure further continuation of the operation and the security of our VIPs. Urgent accident from West. We have an urgent situation on the main site. There was a behavioral anomaly during maintenance works and a blue agent was injured by target Alpha. Alpha is secure, but Blue 66M is in critical condition. I am requesting emergency access to Sector 0 in order to retrieve medical supplies. This is our big one right here. This isn't even locked behind a passcode. I can just read this. There you go. So Target Alpha is Jefferson, and there was a maintenance issue, and Peralez shot the guy, and he was a blue agent. So Sector 0 will be this locked door where the cables come from.
It looks like SSI's employees knew about the break-in.
I cannot grant remote access to Sector 0, but the access code to the main room is 6709. You can remotely control access to Sector 0 from this terminal. I've informed management of the situation, and a Black Echelon rescue team is already on its way. What the hell? I'm in, baby. 6709. And there's the door. Okay. Maintenance procedures. To all teams, we're coming up to our scheduled maintenance works. You know the drill, only one necessary agent will remain on site. In the meantime, the security system will be switched off and scrubbed clean. To Peralez Family Security. Mercenary on site. To all teams, despite making my reservations known, Target Alpha has decided to contact a mercenary to look into a political matter. Though Alpha's worries might be justified, an outsider on site raises serious concerns. If you encounter the mercenary in question, do not talk to them unless otherwise instructed. Regardless, carry on with your duties in accordance with standard procedure. I don't think I've encountered any of these. What if we're witnessing like a blue or black agent that has actually like taken on the appearance of like Elizabeth, and Target Alpha being Jeff, he's like none the wiser. I don't know. I'm trying now. You gotta be suspicious of everyone now. File deleted. File deleted. Okay. The security system being scrubbed clean. White, red, blue, white, red. "27 devices. All these screens are weird, huh? All those TV screens. So I can only look at 9 cameras. But there's, it says it's got 27 devices. Door, no power. Okay. Well, that was big information. So we now have to give power to this door.
Broken?
It was fine a couple days ago. We rarely use it, though.
Signal interference detected. Ooh. My technical ability. Oh! What the fuck?
What was that?
Whoa, oh.
No fucking clue. Felt kinda good, but weird. Like tripping on acid.
That happened to the screen a lot. Or to any of the others.
I don't understand.
What just happened a second ago? Didn't see it?
No? What?
Never mind.
So we got like that, like the signal or something like boosted right into our head maybe? But there's something on the other side of the screen. Oh, yeah.
Blood stains. Not quite scrubbed.
Oh, this was what we were looking at.
Where's the blood from? It yours?
I'm 100% sure it's not ours. Maybe the intruders?
Probably.
Follow the blood trail. Last used within 24 hours. Yeah, so all of this happened in the last 24 hours, and then they've set up this this thing. So we're following the blood trail.
Thanks to the bulletproof airtight from Rayfield, you're on.
Yeah, so this is where the agent was shot and then taken into...
Jesus Christ.
Think we're safe putting your security at the top of our list of suspects?
Yeah, so this is Sector 0, and this is the door that we opened.
Violated our privacy. The sons of bitches! Under my own roof!
Wonder how long they've been keeping this from you.
Too long. This ends now. I am not letting any more of those freaks set foot! Ugh. My head.
Something wrong?
Don't worry about me. Do what you have to do.
Her head. So she's also, like, potentially compromised here? Yeah, so they're behind one of the, like, giant screens.
Used meds. Intruder make a beeline here after Jeff tagged him?
Talking to yourself again?
More and more. Ever since this terrorist started stalking me.
This is the broken screen. This is the cables. Rewiring synaptic pathways. The future of neurotechnology. So this is also relevant. Plasticity manipulation remains in its infancy, but most experts agree we should prepare for a future in which such neurological rewiring will become as commonplace as the cybernetic implants used so pervasively today. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not. When we look at a specific way. Right. Obviously, examining this computer seems to be our primary objective here because it's tied to the security. But before we do that, I do want to examine. I want to make sure that we've got everything. Oh no, she's smoking. So she smokes. I think I've seen her smoke. I'm not sure about Jefferson though. Hello? What the fuck are you doing? I scanned the pot plant and V climbed it like a ladder. What the hell? Okay, anyway, moving on. It's like a fire extinguisher. Doesn't seem like there's anything going on in this room. Just want to continue checking out the apartment. So we've done this room, we've done in here, we've done in here. Done up and downstairs here. That's where you are. I think I've done a pretty big sweep of the place actually. I think we're good to now scan the computer. I'm pretty sure we've covered our bases. Scan the strange computer. Is this not... This is the strange computer, right? That I gotta scan? Oh, there.
Weird hardware. What's it for?
System function unknown.
Mounted screens. Wonder where else these cables run.
Yeah, so we'll go to the computer.
Transmitter's within reach of our mystery van. Wonder if Elizabeth has ever seen the car.
There you go. So now we can talk to Elizabeth. We'll check our computer here. Operation Condin. Entry 0987. Field Agent Blue. Typical behavior of the target exceeds acceptable variation range. Alpha has started using stimulants, most likely due to heightened stress induced by recent events. I hereby authorize amplification of neural dampening. They're fucking with their heads, too. Despite objections from Security Chief Wallace, Subject Alpha has contracted the services of a local mercenary. This qualifies as extreme deviation from acceptable behavior and brings Alpha's overall stability into question. Emergency maintenance requested. Request to proceed with Operation Condin. Target Alpha has been approved. A joint maneuver will be conducted with Team Orange. Mercenary contracted by Alpha has appeared on site. Field agents from Tier Orange have successfully avoided contact. Orange reports that the mercenary does not pose any threat to the operation. An extreme behavioral deviation occurred while conducting planned maintenance procedures. Field Agent Blue was severely injured by Target Alpha and evacuated by Teams Orange and Black. Operation suspension protocol has been initiated and only Team Orange is to remain on site. Team Black will continue observation until normal operations can be resumed, which will not occur before the audit and report summary from Team Blue. So Black is currently doing the observation from the van. Dude, this is wild.
This is way bigger than we thought. Jeff's entire campaign could be threatened.
Let me worry about the race. Just tell me what you managed to find.
There's a transmitter on the roof. Seems to be conveying a signal to a van out front. Know who it might be?
We never set up any transmitter, and I don't know a thing about any van, but my guess is it's SSI's.
Don't really see any other possibility. But we still don't know who they work for.
So what do we do with the transmitter?
Nothing just yet. Let me check the van first.
I'll wait here. Just don't tell Jeff anything for now, okay?
Sure, whatever. I'll call him once I know something more substantial.
That's fine. Just remember it's the busiest time for Jeff right now. You can always come and talk to me.
Fine. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, but I think you're a bit neurologically scrambled. Alright, time for us to go and find this van. This is a really cool mission. I love the sort of like this is like the layers of this quest. See, my Judge Dredd helmet has been perfectly timed. I'm being a detective right now. Honestly, just let me go through a whole series of just detective-based side quests where we examine crime scenes and trying to determine who's, who's the culprit.
How about we take the wheels, V? That van could give us a slip any second.
We'll take your ride. How about that? Never mind. We'll take my bike. Because the Porsche didn't want to show up. Alright, let's go. For the surveillance van. I smell a chase coming. Oh, it's in a lot. Okay. Yep, there it is.
We are about to find out.
Slow-mo, let's go.
Jam-packed with hardware. My optics don't see any manufacturer info or detect any mods.
Slow down. Slow down. I hit my command you to stop.
Trucks like this. What are they doing? What
Don't
are they
lose them,
hiding?
V.
Oh, now
Earjack.
you're interested.
We could expose a Corpo conspiracy here, V. I'm telling you.
Now Johnny's
Could be
keen.
Corpo's spies or who the fuck knows what.
Wyndon Holt's men, potentially. A recommendation to use this firm, and they've been getting spied on the whole time. Oh, we're following closely. They know that they're caught, so we're not tailing them, we just need to take them to their source. I am the law. I need some more answers. I'm intrigued. Come on. Take me to your leader.
You look at politicians and see a curated display, but behind the scenes, it's all-out war. Citizens don't choose their representatives.
Then who?
The key players, string pullers. They spy on all the Peralezes, look for weak spots, blackmail, rig elections.
Shit. They're taking us into Northside. Scanning well, Johnny.
You know how Johnny sometimes appears in the passenger seat when you're in the car? I kind of wish that he would appear on the back seat of your bike and he'd be like holding onto you when you're on a motorbike. You imagine how cool that would be? Johnny just appears, he's like holding on for dear life. He's my passenger princess. Oh! I just saw that at the worst possible time! Okay, Jesus. I just saw that. That's so funny. Who are these scumbags? Oh, dude, you need to go. V! I wish V would just not magnetize onto the ladder. I'm like, please just jump up. You have double boosters. I wanted to whack him with my Tinkerbell. Phrasing. So this looks like this is Maelstrom. Oh, dude. My controller, the controller auto aim can be pretty fucking painful sometimes, dude. Switch to mouse and keyboard. You don't have any of that weird thing. It's like sometimes when you go to aim on their head, it magnifies. Magnifies. What's the word that I'm looking for? It's like magnetic, and it lingers just to the side of their head. And you can see now I switched to mouse and keyboard. I don't have any of those issues at all. It primarily comes up when I'm like sniping, or I need like an accurate shot. I've just been run over. Yeah, what the hell, Maelstrom, dude? Yeah, look, I don't have any of the issues that I was having with aiming when I switched to mouse and keyboard. I actually correctly shoot my targets. I just can't remember how to play properly with all of my weapons. Oh, yep, I meant to do that. Can't fucking... zapped. Okay, connect to the van's access point. That's what we're doing. Alright, there we go. Now switch back to my controller. It's almost kind of funny how playing on controller is actually worse for the combat on just like a accuracy level. Because you can see it. You can see like the reticle sits next to the head instead. And then as soon as I switch to mouse and keyboard, I'm landing my shots. I'm on like that precipice where I'm like a mix of like loving my controller, but it holds me back. Sometimes. Okay, so where'd this van go? Here. Connecting to the van's access point. No one in the actual van at the moment. I guess they hopped out. Very unexpected of this to be Maelstrom related, though. Like, what the hell?
Pierced it, we're in.
Couldn't ask the NCPD for better records than this.
Pictures, medical records. Vulnerability to neuroplasticity. It's some kind of database. Brain scans, the paralysis biological casts.
Memory loss severe for both of them.
Fuck. What about that? The blue shit.
Fresh neural links. They're not spying on them, Johnny. They're fucking with their heads.
Mean to say someone's literally controlling our upstanding politicians' minds?
Uh-huh. Red blots are memory residue in the hippocampus region. See how they're bleeding into the blue?
So what are we looking at?
They're planting new memories in their heads, modifying their personalities. This is big shit, Johnny.
Fuck me.
Got other guinea pigs besides the paralysis, too.
Quick, download the data. Whoever comes looking for it, that's your suspect.
Shit! They're wiping the data. We've been made. Now they know someone's been in their database.
Wonder if they also know who.
Why wouldn't you download it immediately, dude? So it's actually like the neuro thing where they're fucking with their heads and having the memory loss severely. So you're like, oh, it's the junk food and the stress of being a politician. It's like, no. No. It was not just a bad dream, dude.
V, do you have any news?
Gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds and now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the holo.
Right. I'll come by.
No. You and I, we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
I love ramen. Let's go. Not on the holo, but also we're going to potentially get in trouble. Why do I feel like we're about to witness political assassination? Wait, River, I'm on the tail of something big. I'm doing my own police investigation over here. River would be proud. I'm going to go get ramen. at least we're meeting somewhere in public.
You bent?
Hey, you there? Hey, you dig brain dances? Hey, feast your optics right here, yo. Got the meanest, primest shit ever scrolled.
Sweet dreams.
What have you got?
For you, girl, best the Night City has to offer.
And that would be...
The most Nova-spec, geeked out, turned up virtue you ever seen. Man, I'm talking like transcendental.
Where's it from? You got a license for exclusive distribution in Night City?
Come on, man. Ain't nobody bothered with that shit. Know why? Cause the stuff I got's way too legit to be legit. Feel me?
28K.
What's on the virtue?
Real feeling, neuron shredding, high octane, trans-sensational, adrenaline pumping shit, yo. Your brain will blow its load, girl. Trust me on this one.
Not interested.
You say that now, but I know you'll come crawling back eventually.
I wonder if, like, not. I was wondering if not interested would make him desperate and give me a discount. How much money I got? I got money.
All right. You got my attention.
Nah. Knew you couldn't resist. Virtue's all yours. Couple more eddies, you could use my plate.
No need. I've got my own wreath.
Of course you do. It's probably top shelf, latest firmware too, right? You see, this Virtue's approaching vintage grade. I doubt you'll be able to run it.
We're being fucking swindled for sure. I've gotta do something with unlabeled brain dance. Who knows what's on this? Oh, I'm having a relic moment.
I'll try running it on my own first. If that doesn't work, I'll be back.
Hey, ain't no problem. You know where to find me.
Was that me trying to run it just then? Oh no, so I gotta play Stefan's BD. Everyone knows the most gut-twisting, brain-blitzing dwarf Jack and brain dancers aren't bought in stores or feeders, but on the streets, outside normal circulation. Take our fine man Stefan. Yes, he's got the rawest BDs in the city, not for the faint of heart. What do you say? Want to take that rush to the next level? Got another dream-related BD. We'll play it. We'll see how we go. For now, Elizabeth. I forget that you can just get, like, random quests by just being in the right place at the right time, too. I love that.
I'm ready. You're ready?
Ooh, different outfit? We're going,
Will you sit? Please?
We're, incognito.
Thank you for coming.
Cozy little joint. Doesn't really match your style, though.
But it's perfect for a one-on-one.
Here we are, then. What is it?
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago we last met. Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax. No need to rush.
Oops. Oops.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me, becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Dude, it's so crazy to see, like, to read about certain things on a shard that it seems like this sort of just background world building of stuff that's going on in the world.
V?
But then actually seeing it in action, working its way into a quest line of, like, the changing people's neural patterns.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
Oh, that must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So the whole time you knew what I could end up finding?
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment.
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Mentioned any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they just wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
That's crazy, where it's like, you don't know, you can't trust either of these two in terms of their own memories now.
Haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
This is like the maintenance stuff.
And any for your thoughts?
Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you? Try to blackmail you?
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
You knew who sent the intruder, but just strung me along anyway, Liz?
I didn't have a choice. I didn't know what to do.
Wanted everything to just go on and flow on, because it was convenient.
Convenient?
I got the perfect life. Prominent husband. You don't lack for a thing.
You think I'm having fun? You have no idea what it's like, living like this.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
Or that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
Something that's always so crazy about, like, the advances in technology and things like that is how scary it can be as well, because you can be like, here's this cool, amazing thing and the good things we can do with it, and then you're able to have it flipped and be like, but here's all of the dark stuff. Like, here's how things could be twisted, and seeing, like, these layers of, like, you can, like, completely change people, and they might not even be aware of it or assume maybe something's wrong, but not have enough concrete
And any for your thoughts?
evidence to be able to do anything about it.
But damn it, Elizabeth, you gonna ignore this? Somebody poking around in your heads.
What choice do I have? To get myself killed? Or see my husband dragged away from me?
Asking me to lie to my employer?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
But like...
And if I'm not on board?
You have a choice. Just remember, any consequences will not be yours to deal with.
Truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No. No, this is different. Saw yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds' individual thoughts.
Peralez make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's got to take them down.
Even by risking the Peralez's lives?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
This is also tied to Maelstrom, and it might not even be tied to Maelstrom. They might just be like a hired in-between gang involved in this too. Where it's like another like layer of security or something, you know? Keeping them behind the veil. And it's like one of those choices where it's like the idea of having politicians in power if they win the election being puppeted, being controlled without them even having any control over it themselves or any choice in the matter. Like they can be made to become anyone and go completely against what they've been elected for. And now we're to meet with Jefferson to tell him the truth or not, you know? And we could end up witnessing the potential death of these characters if they get in trouble. It's going to be one of those things we don't know the consequences of until it's too late. I think that we should tell Jefferson. That's what my heart is telling me to do. Because there is that risk, obviously, that it could come at their lives, but also puppets in power. And these people continuing to get away with it with other people. You know, there are other people as well, seemingly in different all different aspects of society. We kind of gotta chase it to the source, if possible, and eliminate it. The only name that I remember was the last one, because, like, she had, like, an eye patch, so she also looked, like, visually memorable. It was, like, Liberty Patel. I don't know if we're gonna see any of those people come up again, either. Unknown number.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
So this is what happened to Elizabeth, too. The phone call, and then it just, like, wipes the brain. So they're, like, kind of in our head, too. Doesn't matter what we do, apparently.
Don't touch me!
I'm gonna quick save here.
Hello, V.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth, what did she tell you, exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
SSI wasn't working for Holt. You're in deeper shit than you think.
Meaning?
They're in your heads, Jefferson. Yours and Elizabeth's.
This some kind of chuckle-worthy metaphor?
Strange dreams, partial recall, jumbled memories. It's not just stress and long hours.
I don't know what you're trying to tell me, but I don't think I like where this is heading.
Wake up! Your brain's a mess. Messier than the discount section of a beady smut hut.
I'm not paying you to make up riddles for me, so get to the point.
SSI's on the take of some unknown group that's out to control your lives.
Help us strengthen it by using Arasaka social systems. Wherever you are.
Know there's a concealed room in your pad?
Out with it.
They've got tech in there you wouldn't believe. These people know everything about you and your wife, watching your every move. Somebody's programming you and your wife.
Sounds like something out of the movies.
Saw your brain scans. They're tweaking your neural connections. This ain't no movie, Jeff. Been at it for a while with you and Liz. Editing your memories, your tastes, your views and beliefs even.
How could I not have known about this?
Your memories? Can't even trust those anymore.
He's smoking. There we go. Yeah.
If that's true, I'll never know what's real in my life and what's a lie, fabricated. Wait, the intruder. I have to find him.
Trust me, you never will.
First, I'll find him. Then I'll find whoever's behind this. Pull the curtain back on these motherfuckers and show them what's what.
Could show their hand if you're patient. Wait long enough. Or use your mayoral powers if you get elected. Long as you don't forget all this by morning.
Sun Tzu's art of war. Feign weakness, so your enemy may grow arrogant.
Don't see you doing much feigning, Jeff.
My God. I have to tell Liz.
She knows.
Your wife knows everything.
Liz? How?
Figured it out at some point?
Elizabeth? No. She would have said something.
She feared for your life, your daughter's life. Who could blame her?
No, she's never kept anything from me. And she doesn't scare easily, believe me.
Got an anonymous holo telling her to keep her mouth shut. So she did what the perfect candidate's wife would do. Protected her family.
I won't let them get away with this.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done enough already, V. All that's left to do is wait.
So what now? Still want to be mayor?
Well, I'm not about to give up. I didn't run just to... I'll wait for my window, an opportunity, then make my move.
Isn't that exactly what they want?
Well, I'll give them more than they bargained for. And same with your Eddies. Take care, V.
Good luck.
And good night.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who. What matters is that guy decided to take up the gauntlet. My man.
Militech International Armaments. We believe in the right to bear arms. In freedom.
Job complete. But we don't particularly know how things are going to play out. I guess at this point in time, we're gonna have to wait and see. That's an image of Rebecca. That's great. They changed that then with edge runners. God, I need to get to 15 to get adrenaline rush. God damn it. That's a big one. There's a lot to think about there. There's a lot to think about there, and I'm not sure yet. So we might have to see if we get anything new that comes of that quest. But God, that was just like the levels of that was crazy. I really, really liked that quest line. I'm also kind of hoping it might go somewhere, but I guess we'll see. There's no way to find out. I guess we might either hear about, we might hear about Jeff's untimely death in the goddamn news, you know? We'll just have to keep an eye out. Makes me wish that I got some concrete answers on the previous investigation that we did with Ryan as well, because there might have been more to discover there. It's cool though. We're gonna head back to this guy and we're gonna play Stefan's brain dance. So we do Dream On and Sweet Dreams. So we have multiple dream related things, but I think it's really cool that it wasn't just like a bad dream or some weird thing, but it went so much deeper. And then having Liz actually be subconsciously aware of these things until it's brought back into her the front of her mind again. She's like, oh yeah, so by the way, I was pretty threatened. It's pretty hardcore, actually. I do believe that she was protecting her family, but then it is one of those things where it's such a violation of someone's entire personality and character that it's like you don't know how much you've been programmed and how deep this goes. Are you programmed to care about your husband, or do you genuinely care about your husband? You know? There's a lot there.
Hey, wait 1 second!
Let's play Stefan's BD. I want my Eddies back. Or let's try yours. So I think that must mean that we tried the brain dance, but like it didn't work. Unlabeled brain dance, you press X to use, and then it just like, yeah, it makes that effect. So I gotta like, data corrupted.
Unknown file format. Huh. Great.
Okay. So we gotta pay even more money. It's a good thing I got money.
You're right. My tech doesn't read it for some reason.
Told you so! Backwards compatibility's a bitch, ain't it? So we trying out my rig? I promise you it'll fire on every damn cylinder. Of course it'll cost you a little extra.
This virtue better be worth all this trouble.
Chill, girl, chill. Satisfaction or your money back guaranteed, all right? Now come on.
Go where exactly?
To my rig, yo. Where else? Not like I carry that shit on me.
Let's trust this. For sure. I bet this is a great idea. Nothing is gonna go wrong at all.
Hey, this is my rig. Hey, take all the time you need.
Alright, here we go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Alright, let's let this play out, shall we?
Just like me, isn't it? Getting trapped in the brain of Night City's dumbest merc.
Oh my god.
What happened?
Look around and connect the dots.
Scavs. Shit. Oh, can't believe I got conned.
Of course I did.
So your brain isn't completely fried to a crisp. That's good. Time to wake up, because you're about to be breakfast.
Oh my god. We got... all my money, dude. All my money! I've just been put in the sore bathroom, dude. Oh my god. I love that... Oh, my stuff, too. I love this kind of stuff, because you go into it being like, I don't trust this. And therefore, I gotta do it. Because I gotta do it. Because out of my curiosity. And now we're in a scav's den. But like... Wait a minute. But I'm not even doing this quest. It's just like... It's taken me to... I'm like, why is Sweet Dreams not my... mission? Find and retrieve the equipment, optional. Imagine that, right? Imagine just leaving all my shit behind. That's so funny. I was like, wait a minute, it just wants me to leave? Special customer. Hey, Stefan, throw in a little extra. Chick who came in guns blazing with that Latino and shot half the team. We got anything special on menu for her? Let me know. Dude. I was gonna say when we were here that I was like, we're in the same apartment layout of that mission we did with Jackie when we're like walking out, because it's like the bathroom with the bathtub and then this thing. Holy crap. What are we still doing here? Safe house is burned. They even show us on TV. We don't have to wait long until next smartass try to fuck with us. We need to pack our gear and get the fuck out of here, maybe for good. Just chill, okay? Do you know how rare it is for lightning to strike in the same place? 0 chance. So we have a break-in. Things get heated. Boo-hoo. We brush ourselves off and keep going. End of discussion. Horror show? Paka. And toys. Artyom. Got a lot of good stuff. Hand from Zeta Tech. Uses biosignature, but we ordered a jailbreak. Militech lock-on sites. Arasaka hormone regulator, no biosignature. And other little curiosities. Optics actuator and cosmetic real scan. Dude, we're in the same hideout. Oh my god. That is hilarious. This is they fixed the wall that we busted.
Hey, this is the little that came in here guns blazing a while back. Ah, that time with the Valentino-looking psycho. That's the one! Looks like it's time for payback.
That's crazy. I'm just going to quickly make a timestamp of when the C word was put into play so I can edit that out. can't uninstall my mantis blades. I could equip some stuff right now, but I love the concept of, like, you've captured me, but you haven't realized that I have 2 giant blades that come out of my arms whenever I want them to. I still have my Sandy. Love my mantis blades.
Should have asked if he hadn't used hypos for sale, too.
Look off, Johnny!
Not now, Johnny.
Waiting for my Sandy to come back. Loot bodies for now. And I get to hear more of this amazing music while I'm at it. That's my stuff! My Militech data shard, I needed that. Okay. Oh, dude, you can't tell me that this is going to slowly, like, tell me every single thing that I've gotten on the side here. Is it really gonna do that? It's gonna... Oh, no, I think we're good. I got all of my money and my stuff. That's what matters. Imagine if it went through every single item one by one. Like, oh... It'd be crazy. There we go. Goddamn scavs. I love that I've ended up back in the arms of the scavs after all of that. So wild. Now, I know that this body is covered because of the censorship mode being put back on, but I have actually seen it. I have seen this without the censorship because I was messing around in photo mode, starting a new game just to take photos of previous missions and take photos of Jackie and stuff. So I have actually seen it, and it's brutal. And I love it. There we go. I think we can leave now. Escape the scav hideout. Sweet dreams. It's a shame. I really wanted to see that BD. Memory lane, huh? I'm still naked. I got my stuff back. I think I can put my clothes back on now. I think it... Sweet Dreams Armored Laminate BD Wreath. So we actually got the thing. Quick hack upload time reduction. Incredible. The Judge Dredd helmet with with a gas mask is actually pretty wild. Kinda love that. And then I'll put on my outfit. Oh, hello.
Well, well. Looks like fortune favors the stupid, too. Now what?
I'm gonna ask for a refund.
Confront Stefan? Okay. How should we do this? What weapon we using? Gotta go through my shit again. Let's do this one for Jackie. Jackie will deal with him. That'd be a good pistol to do it. Maybe a shotgun to the legs. Choices, choices. Alright, 600 meters away, maybe trying to swindle someone else.
Are we gangsters?
No, we are Russians.
Scavs? Hi. Where you going? More scavengers? I wanted to shoot you in the legs and you went behind a goddamn box. Killing scavs, favorite pastime. Stefan, I'm coming for you. Just gonna come over here and hang out with Stefan. He's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. And I've got a gig apparently. Can you? I'm busy right now. Kako has given me a job. God, it's taken longer than I thought to get to him. Oh, I gotta go all this way.
Feel good about yourself.
Oh, hello, Trauma Team. What are we doing here?
See?
Everyone's showing us red. Alright, you guys are chilling. All the twists and turns of these cities that someone can be like 100 meters away for so long. Ah! My reckless traversal. How could this happen to me? Ah, my legs. How could this happen to me? Yeah, my grenade is different now. What is this? Give me this, because we got a biohazard grenade. Give me that. Stefan! Let's have a conversation, you and I.
I'd like a refund.
Oh, holy shit, girl! You good? Hey, after you booted up that bird, you started glitching out and...
Save your breath. You conned me. You knew what you were doing. You want to know what I do, though? Hmm?
Now hold up, yo. Let's all be chill for a second.
You've got an hour to get out of Night City and never look back.
Oh, my sweet fucking Jesus! Thank you! I knew you could—
Shut the fuck up. I wasn't finished. If I ever see your face again, I'll gut you and string you up by your insides. Understand? Now start walking.
Out of the way!
I said walk. You hurt? You got trouble walking? Trouble walking? Trouble walking? Trouble with the balls? Trouble with the balls? Trouble? This is from Jackie. Literally catch on fire. Sweet dreams. Thanks for my money. Alright. That was Sweet Dreams, of which he will now have plenty, forever, for all time. So that was him. And that was Dream On and Sweet Dreams completed. Very good duology of missions there. Next time, we will do some gigs, and we'll check out some other things before we proceed with the rest of the quests in this game as well. But for now, we bring this episode of Cyberpunk 2077 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was such an incredible mission, Dream On, and a lot to think about. I cannot wait to see what lies ahead in the upcoming missions, and I will see you then.